Hello and welcome everybody to another Ninja Turtles draft. I'm Paul Cheon and today we are sitting at Platinum 1. We got a nice little trophy with a Boros aggressive deck. It does feel like the aggressive decks look pretty good in this format. I'm excited to try more aggro. If it means more wins, I'm of course looking to try it out. Haven't drafted a good sneak deck yet, so maybe we can find a way to go into that lane as well. Now, before we hop into this draft, I did want to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Go to TCGplayer.com for all of your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. Whether you want to buy some booster boxes of Ninja Turtles or you wanted some singles for your standard, modern, Pioneer, or Commander decks, go to TCGplayer.com and make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Also, check out HeavyPlay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you're in the market for top-of-the-line deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, and more, go to HeavyPlay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Well, wait. I just opened 3 mythic rares. What do you do? Raphael Ninja Destroyer must be blocked if able. Enrage. When Raphael has dealt damage, add that much red. Anytime it's like a mana generation effect, it's whatever. Yeah, so that's not exciting. So we have Super Shredder versus Triceraton Commander. And I mean, honestly, that's the only option here. They're both really good. I think the Commander is just better. Like, this is a good 2-drop, but if you kill it, it dies. This is just something that always gives you value, triggers ally. If you can sneak this in, you can make more tokens. I mean, Triceraton Commander is great. But it's another pack where it was Super Shredder versus another rare. Oh no, and a Mighty Mutanimals. But of course, if it isn't broken, why fix it? My opponent took some busted rare probably, but Mighty Mutanimals, guess what? Very likely to be better than the rare that my opponent took. So this is an incredible start so far. April O'Neil and Uneasy Alliance are also fine cards here. Ray Fillet, I think, is just okay. Like 4 mana for a 3/3 flyer. Like, it's fine, but it's just slow. And I think this format might be fast. Might be. But maybe it's just because I've been drafting all these aggro decks and doing well with them. All right. Here we have Karai's Technique, 1 white, black sorcery. Choose one or both. Target creature gets +3/+3, or target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. This card seems awesome. If you can ever sneak this in, like, this just makes combat miserable for the opponent, right? Like, even if they feel like they make a good block, you sneak out a creature, you kill their thing, pump your thing. I mean, it just seems to lead to incredible blowouts here. Metalhead is obviously also a really, really good creature, but you don't really generally want to pair blue with white. So I'd rather take the card that's just a good card that goes well with the white cards. Leonardo is fine. Uneasy Alliance, of course, also a fine removal spell here as well. For artifacts, you have Mouser Foundry, and Tenderize is a decent combat trick. But why don't we take Karai's Technique here? You can play it safe and take Uneasy Alliance, but I don't know. This card seems fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, white certainly very, very open here. Lita, Little Orphan Amphibian. This card is incredible. 2 mana for 2/1 Legendary Ninja. Alliance. Whenever another creature you control enters, choose one that hasn't been chosen. So anytime a creature comes into play, you get a +1/+1 counter. If you make multiple creatures, you can make a food and scry 1. This card just awesome. Like, there's the 3 mana 2/1 Boros common that is a 3 mana 2/1 that makes counters. This is a 2 mana 2/1 that does everything you want. I do like April O'Neil. Seeing some black cards here as well, so it does feel like perhaps a black-white ninjas deck is where we want to be. All right, pack 1, pick 5. What do we have? There's an Eastwind Avatar, which overperformed for me in the last draft, but I don't want to take it this early. I do like Grounded for Life. I think this is just a really good removal spell. There's also Shredder's Armor, 1 in a black. When it enters, attached to target creature you control. Sack another permanent, activate only once each turn. Doesn't feel like a black-white card. It's probably like a black-green card or something. I don't know. I'm just going to take Grounded for Life because I think this is just a really good interactive spell. Sometimes you're on the draw, okay? And you need a removal spell like this. Although, certainly not seeing as many ninjas anymore. Although, there is one here now. Oroku Saki. I don't need to take Hamado Guardian Stance. There is an EPF point squad, but it does not feel as if red is open. And I don't like playing these type of effects unless I'm both of the colors, just because of the difficulty in casting it. So why don't we take the Oroku Saki? Now, you know, I did mention before, I don't love 1 toughness things, but at the very least, when you resolve this, you get your card back, which makes me a little bit higher on this card than I would normally be. All right, pack 1, pick 7. Pretty interesting pack here. April O'Neil, Quintessential Katana, and Anchovy and Banana Pizza. Black-white, very open. There's even the black-white land. I think I'm going to take April O'Neil here. I think this card is excellent. I don't mind having multiple copies of this card in my deck. It really makes it easy for you to sneak things in. The Katana, however, is also quite nice. I'm not considering the pizza. It's just double black I don't like. You know, I take it back. I'm going to take the Katana. Look, part of why I'm taking this is I want to see how good this is in a Ninja's deck, okay? But I think April O'Neil is very good. Here we have Oroku Saki. I'm not going to take the black or Foot Elite. I'm going to just keep taking the sneak cards. This time I'm not entirely sure if this is correct. All right, we got a Foot Elite anyways. I can take that or Tunnel Rats, but I don't love Tunnel Rats in general. Let's just take the Foot Elite. All right. Ooh, Stomp by the Foot or Uneasy Alliance. I actually like Uneasy Alliance. In this format, there's not that many ways to punish you. There's not that many. There's still bounce effects. Also, in black-white specifically, I don't really have things I want to sacrifice. I think this is better when you can generate food tokens and such. So let's go with Uneasy Alliance over Stomp by the Foot. And here I'll take Leonardo Big Brother over Tunnel Rats. All right. Well, I mean, I got 11 playable cards. I can certainly use more 2-drops, though. But yeah, the Katana helps in racing situations too. Again, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to take this and try. Ice Cream Kitty, I'm basically never playing in this type of deck. So let's take a red-white land in case we get something awesome. But yeah, I mean, see, this is where I kind of wish I had the April O'Neil, but we'll see. All right, what do? Southwind Avatar. 4 mana for 3/4 Death Touch. Whenever another creature you control dies, you gain life equal to its toughness. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay, that seems really good. There's also Dimensional Exile. Wow, 3 rare pack again. Michelangelo Weirdness to 11. Dimensional Exile is an excellent removal spell. And there's also April O'Neil. Do I want a 4-drop or like something cheap? All right, this I am pretty sure might be wrong. There's Interdimensional Exile. Oh, Dimensional Exile and April O'Neil. This one, I might be wrong, okay? And I'll be the first one to let you all know that I might be wrong. I just want to play with the card because it is a rare, okay? Southwind Avatar. It's not terrible, but I feel like for what this deck is trying to do, a 2-drop would probably have been better. Here, we're going to take Lita over Armagon. Very powerful card, but you need to ramp into it, and Lita is pretty busted for a 2-drop, so let's take that. Okay. Well, I mean, oh, wow. Leonardo Cutting Edge. What do? 2 mana for a 1/1 lifelinker, Sneak. When you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Leonardo. How can I gain life, though? It's this or Lita number 3. All right, I'm going to try the Leonardo. Again, this is me trying something out. Also, diminishing returns, right? Lita is really, really good, but it's legendary. So let's try the Leonardo here instead. And, you know, gaining life also works with Southwind Avatar. Okay, I mean, you know, we're cooking up something here. Rhythm of the Wild. Ooh. Featherhead Filcher. If there's a deck where Feather-Brained Filcher, rather, is good, it's certainly going to be a black-white Ninjas deck. Here we have Grounded for Life and Dimensional Exile. We're going to take the Exile. This card's fantastic. So our interaction's looking really good. Our ninja count's looking really good. 7 as well. I'm going to take Turtle Lair here over Escape Tunnel. Just giving our ninjas unblockable seems good. Also, if I have the option to take a land over a spell, I should, just because I have so many good playable spells. Here we have Leonardo Big Brother, Shredder Unrelenting, and Quintessential Katana. I'm going to... There's a second Leonardo. I don't care about Shredder. All right, let's just take another Katana. Look, like, I have to test this card, right? We'll take a Technique here, of course. Grounded for Life might actually be the card that I end up cutting here, just because my interaction's looking pretty good. April O'Neil. Oh, so happy about that. Okay. We can almost be mono white. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Shredder, Unrelenting, Action, News Crew, or High Flying Ace. I guess I'll take Shredder Unrelenting. I'm not sure how good that one's going to be. All right. I mean, certainly, you know... Oh, Action News Crew. That can also make the way into that. We opened this in every single draft. Northwind Avatar. Donatello Gadget Master is a cool one. I guess I will take another Featherbrained Filcher. Oh, I guess it makes a food? I suppose I can also take April O'Neil. No, let's take the Filcher. This makes the Orokusakis actually good. And making the food is good with the Leonardo. All right, that is another Southwind Avatar. There's an April O'Neil. I feel like I'm going to get one back, and you probably don't want 3 copies anyways. Let's take another Southwind Avatar here. Okay, Mighty Mutant. I don't even need to look at the rest of the pack. This card's completely busted. Okay. So what's our ninja count right now? 9. Okay. All right, there's an April. I think I'm going to take it here. Shredder's Revenge I don't care for. I have 3 of these already. There's also Escape Tunnel. But I think April is going to be a very good 2-drop in this deck. So let's take it here. I mean, that could be an instance where I should just take the dual land, honestly. Because I have... But, like, we're going to be pretty heavy white. So this looks like it's going to be a 10-7 mana base anyways. Or, like, 9... Or 9-8, rather. Maybe it's 9-8 plus a Turtle Lair, right? Because then 9-7 and a Turtle Lair, because then that gives me enough black sources to be able to sneak into Orokusaki. What do we have here? Mondo Gecko? Wow. All the artifact cards now. This pack is kind of whatever. I don't see myself playing anything here. I guess I can take Stomp by the Foot if I feel like I need that removal. But I feel like I have more than enough creatures. High Flying Ace is not a ninja. Jenica is a ninja. It's got Plane Cycling. Actually, I'm just going to take the Jenica. I might want it. Pack 3, pick 6. I don't love Splinter's technique. Like, even if you Demonic Tutor, you're just... It's just a little bit too slow, in my opinion. I guess I'll take it because there's nothing else I want. I already have an Action News Crew, and Turtle Blimp is not something I'm interested in, but I would be surprised if I have to play Splinter's technique in this deck. Foot Elite is probably better than High Flying Ace. Actually, I'll take High Flying Ace. I mean, I'm probably not playing any of those. All right, I don't think I want to play a 3rd copy of the Katana, so I'll take Uneasy Alliance here. Our interactive suite is looking great, and I did think I was going to get the... I don't like Foot Ninjas. Now, here's the question, though. Like, okay. Well, I'm glad I passed all those April O'Neils. I don't actually know how many of these I'm supposed to play. Right? 4 seems very incorrect, I will say. Okay, well, we're just getting all of the ninjas. I don't... At least cut 1. Cut 1. Cut this. Something like that? I don't know. We're just getting all of the cards. Granted, I mean, a lot of them are like kind of fillery. Whenever in a creature you control dies, you gain life equal to its theft. So anytime basically anytime a creature dies, you drain them. But you gain a bunch of life, right? So it's gotta be decent, right? Just makes combat just impossible. And it's just a 4-mana 3/4 Death Touch, so. Alright, whatever. Let's just, you know what? Let's just go crazy. Alright, 55 cards. Let's start cutting some things. Boom, boom. Boom. Exterminator, gone. This is the chopping block here on the right. That's gone. Chopping block. Chopping block. This is an expensive card. Some number of these. Chopping block. So in terms of the cards that I like, and Leonardo Big Brother, I suppose, can also get cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I gotta add 6 cards here and I'll be fine. All right. I'm gonna go down to 2 of these because they're legendary. Let's get the big bro in here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Certainly still need way more creatures. Action News Crew probably can go. Oh, this is legendary as well? What the heck? This does not seem... Okay, well... Any legendary creature, let's go down to 2, unless it's like a broken one. So let's go to 2 of those. Jenica certainly seems cuttable. All right, I will try this. This card actually looks kind of mediocre to me, but I'm going to try it because it says sneak on it, okay? Also, I think High Flying Ace is better than Foot Elite. I just like the fact that it has flying, and being able to give some of your other things evasion in the late game seems pretty good as a Mana Sink type effect. And I just need to fill out my curve a little bit better. Like I said, I think I can cut Grounded for life because I have 5 removal spells here already. Also, my ninja count is at 9 now, so I think I'm going to go down to 1 katana. And then I think I just cut 1 creature and I'm good. I am kind of considering the Shredder just because it's an expensive card and I have 2 4-drops already. But at the same time, I can also just cut, like, you know, one of the high-flying aces. Actually, I take this all back. I am going to... Whoa. I think I'm just going to try playing 3 of these legends. And then because I really want to push the limits of this, like, quintessential katana and see how that plays out. And use that as my base for the creatures. Also, there's some life gain synergies with the Leonardo and also Southwind Avatar. And I'm going to cut the Shredder and go to 16 lands. Yeah, let's try this. Because our curve is really low now. All right, now before round 1 starts, I did want to say that if you've been enjoying this content and wanted to support the channel in a different way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Special shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Access to the Patreon gives you access to my Discord channel, which I believe is a really great way to join a great group of folks looking to up their limited game. All right, opponent on turn 1, Featherbrained Filcher. We have the Katana on turn 1 here. They might be able to sneak something in here. Yep, 3-1. That's the classic start. Oh, no, it's just Splinter. That's not as bad, although it's really good because they get to play the 1-drop again. But we get to play Lita, which is also quite good with the Katana. Foot Elite, sure. It's a 3-5, jeez. All right, well, let's just play Leonardo and just pump up the Lita here. Oh, I messed up. I should have moved the quintessential katana. Ah. Why am I doing this? So bad. All right. So they really didn't get that much damage through by doing that. Okay. All right, well, you know, the start was certainly very scary, but now we're looking a lot better. Certainly want to play the Mighty Mutanimals first here over the Southwind Avatar. So let's put a +1/+1 counter, of course, and then let's get a Scry. Let's put a counter on Leonardo. Let's keep that. And then now we can attack with both of these. Featherbrain Filter down, and I think this gets the untap, right? All right, perfect. We get to go Southwind Avatar into Triceraton Commander, which is great. Oh, Leader's Talent, also very, very good. But we are in a bit of a racing situation. Oh. Sure. All right, Sims. They're just like, well, I'm not going to win the long game, so I'm just going to, like, attack and hope for the best. This is kind of what's happening here. Okay, so they're both indestructible, right? Yeah, we'll just take it, I guess. The thing is, they're not gaining any life from doing this, so it's just totally fine. Where do I want to put a counter? I guess here. I suppose this can attack too, right? So Splinter has to block like one of these 6 power creatures. If they block the Mutanimals, they just die. And then this is a Death Touch creature. Also, I'm going to gain some life here. And then my opponent still takes damage. Whew! This is nice. I'm still not entirely convinced on the 3 of each copies of the legend, though, I will say. All right. I mean, are they just hoping I, like, mess up here somehow? I don't know. Like, there's just no way they can kill me here. I guess they can sneak something in here, but... Oh, that works. That was quite good. But they're just dead still. By a lot. Oh, man. Yeah. Still had all these. Alrighty. Opponent on the play here. I will keep... Ooh, this hand is nice. This hand is really nice. Alright, so let's start with the Filcher, I suppose. Because I can sneak this in and... that'll turn it into a 2-2. Although, is that even good right now? I'm not even sure. Like, it might be better to just play... There's so many good options. Lita? Lita might be better. This hand just needs, like, more planes, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to play Lita because if I don't draw a land, I might need to try and set up some scrying shenanigans here. Bespoke bow? Sure. Okay. Sure. Alright. I mean, this is highly unfortunate. 4 cards in hand for the opponent. Whew. Part of why I'm playing 16 lands too is like with triple April O'Neils, like you have the scries to help smooth out your draws too, and our curve is kind of low, but instances like this, of course, makes things not as good. So are they gonna bespoke bow here? No. Seems bad. Always block the cavalry over the token in case they can sneak something in. Nobody. On the bow? That's fine. That's kind of slow in my opinion. How silly. So silly. I'm simply doing this to get a scry. I know this is going to get bounced, but obviously I just need a land. Yeah, so we bought him that. You can't block it. You can't block it. Leo's now a 2/2. I wonder if playing the Katana turn 1 was better. I just felt like the Featherbrain Filcher had more upside, but like I really wish, like I just haven't had the opportunity to get the Katana in play. All right, spicy oatmeal pizza on Leonardo. No. Oh, I mean, Lita is a better card. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You love it. You love to see it. The way I look at this is like, I mean, I'm still killing both the cavalries, right? So, like, they're going to play the bow, which is fine. And I mean, they have to play the bow, right? And I gain a bunch of life. And I'm still trying to, like, obviously stabilize this board somehow, some way. Yeah. Buzzbots, sure. Okay. Nothing great I want to kill with my removal. Two cards in hand. I want to save the exile. I don't really want to use Uneasy Alliance either. I'm just at such a high life total. I'd rather them spend the mana to move with the bow first before I choose to do anything like that. I could choose to just play Leonardo. I'm just going to play the Katana here. The fortunate thing is we're at a pretty high life total here still. Raphael, most attitude. Okay. That is definitely something I want to kill. I can't really attack. I mean, I suppose I can use this. The thing is, this only deals with small things. So I still want to save like the pacifism effect and the exile for something bigger that might come down the road here. But it seems like my opponent is still having good plays here because they're not moving the bow, which is of course not great for us. Raphael must be blocked if able. Yep, that's certainly something that I want to kill. Let's get you off the battlefield. Let's play another Katana. I will say the nice thing about having both of these Katanas though is just like it's gonna be hard to race me if I can just like if I can just connect once, right? It's gonna be tough. Because I can go Uneasy Alliance on the Buzzbots here. I'm gonna take 6, and then flash into Leonardo or whatever. So uneasy. No. They're like, oh no. The filter cannot live. All right. What do I do now? 2-1, 4-3, or 3-3 lifelinker. I'm at 7. I'm just gonna play this. Wow. Sure, I'll keep it. Does this make any ninjas? It sure does not. So that is a 4-3. Okay. And I'm going to play this. I'm at 3? Let's play this first, obviously. Okay. What do I want to make here? A food token? +1/+1? Let's go +1/+1. All right. Well, I have 2 3-power creatures to try to trade with nobody. If they have 2 removal spells, so be it. You know what I mean? Oh. Good job, Dan. Good job, Dan. Well, it's okay. I mean, we had yeah, that's fine. Wow. We almost got there despite our mana issues there, so I am still feeling pretty good about this deck, honestly. Maybe with all the sneak, I just want to play more lands. Yeah. Maybe I do. All right, opponent on the play. We have the April O'Neil on the draw. So, I mean, this is why we have the less lands. Oh, Dreambeavers is great. It's so much better than the Filcher. Not that the Filcher's bad. I can tell that this might get old. Right? Can you all tell? It feels like this might get old. All right, let's play this because I can block. Bottom one of the Mutanimals here. Because I don't have the mana to cast it. Dreambeaver, sure. Like, being on the draw in the Ninja matchup seems super annoying. It's like I played a 2-drop and I'm dead. Right? Like, straight up. I played a 2-drop and I'm just dead. Wow. Maybe it's better to play the Exile first, honestly. April O'Neil, sure. Bottom, bottom. Oh my gosh. This is definitely rough. Oh, yeah, that's another... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Even if I uneasy Alliance, they could just play the other April. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Again? Just... out of my control. I am 100% going to add another land to my deck. Let's add another Plains, in fact. And let's go back to... Now that I have 17 lands, let's have a slightly higher mana curve and try something like that and not play all the legends. Just 2 of each. I just feel like Shredder is bad. Right? I mean, it just doesn't look like a great card to me, but... might as well try it here so far and see how it plays out. I'll keep this hand here. Turn 1 Katana into Lita. Not playing out the filter here. I don't have any sneak cards in my hand. Tunnel Rats. Yeah. I mean, that's not too bad. Okay. The Mutanimals. That is certainly very good. I don't really want to kill any of those creatures right now. I suppose I can kill Leonardo, but if they play like a Mutanimals, I'm gonna need to kill it. Like, obviously, I can just play both of these. That's pretty good too, right? Four, 3, 2, 3. All right, so they got 5 cards in hand. I do have the Dimensional Exile. Again, there's a lot of bombs in this format, so I just want to make sure that I don't just get destroyed by any of them. You know what I mean? I'm happy trading my Leonardo for a combat trick if they do happen to have one here. So if they attack with Leonardo, I will, of course, block. Noting I am on only 6 black sources, but I have a limited number of black cards in my deck. So, and I have 2 double white cards and a bunch of white 1-drops. So I just feel like I need to skew heavily into white if possible. Shredder's Revenge. Well, you shouldn't play that card. But you know what? We are in the 1 and 2 bracket here. So I'm going to discard Filter and I guess the Avatar, because I can't even cast it. And of course, we drew another Mighty Mutanimals. 3 cards in hand. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any other play here now. I just need to be more aggressive here if possible. Like, obviously, they can play something big here or whatever, but... the way I look at it is if I draw a land, I can play the Mutanimals, and then that's going to let me get in for a lot of damage. Like, we're at the point where I can almost cast anything I draw here. Sure. There's a lot of tension here because they're playing a sneak deck, so I almost... The correct thing to do is almost always block, which is unfortunate, right? I'm going to spread this because they have 2 mana up, so they can have that destroy target tap creature card. So it makes it so I deal less damage here, but I can spread around to counters. All right, worked out for us. Now if they kill the Mighty Mutanimals, I still have a 3/3 available. And then, of course, if I just get to resolve the other Mutanimals, it's probably over. Triceraton Commander, of course, is a very good Magic card. And now I got to figure out where I'm going to put all the counters. So I get 2 more things I can move this onto. Yeah, let's do it this way. I do have the turtle lair too, but sadly I have no ninjas in play, so I can't make anything unblockable. But having a couple of 4/4s here seems great, right? Oh, they're gonna sneak something in off the commander. That's obviously very good. Dark Leo and Shredder, okay. You get to make a 1/1 blocker, sure. And a Leonardo, sure. All right, April was a good draw here. Do I want Oroku Saki? I guess so. Okay. Now I can move this over as well. Where do I want to move it though? So like if they block Leonardo here, block a 2/2 here. I mean, they kind of have to block everything. And I don't even have any creatures anyways. Yeah, it's a tricky spot, especially because I have a ninja in play. Yeah, this is fine. This kind of removes all of their ninjas. They go to 2 and I have April O'Neil with a Turtle Lair in play. So they need to find a removal spell for April, right? What do they top deck? Because we know what they have. And what's better than just like a Dark Leo? I guess the gain 5 life card. Oh, that won't get it done. All right, Turtle Lair for the win. Oof. I'm just happy we're getting some wins here, okay? I will say, right now, the meta seems... Everybody is just looking to be aggressive. So, which does make me feel like the Katanas are definitely good. I still feel like this card stinks. So I'm going to cut it. Alright, let's just try the Foot Elite as just another ninja to play on curve. Try that out. Alright, on the play here, okay. This is the whole legend rule type thing not being great. Although I will say Lita is not as good with sneak cards, because you never want to sneak the Lita. Okay, well, we drew the Mighty Mutanimals. How is the best card in the best common / uncommon just not a Ninja Turtle? Ridiculous. You know what I mean? Just ridiculous. Squirrelinoids, huh? Get that out of the way, make it so they can't sneak anything in, and then we still have another Lita in play. I do like this card. Should I just be playing a third copy of this? It's good with Turtle Lair, but obviously Legend Rule shenanigans is a thing. What do they have? Okay, well let's just do this instead. Sure. I mean, it's better that than like the Mighty Mutanimals dying, in my opinion, so. The hell can you play for a green? Cowabunga? Is that instant? Usually those effects are sorcery. Last Ronin's Technique, okay. Let's scry. I'm not attacking with the leader here, so let's just put a counter here. Because they're going to want to kill some number of those cards. Now I have a quintessential katana. Do I want that? I don't think so. Although, to be fair, if they kill anything, it might be the Mighty Mutanimals. Just because that's the scariest card here. Alright, so they're on... What are they on? Green? They're just on Abzan? So they're splashing Last Ronin's Technique? That seems pretty bad. Well, we drew the other one. The question is, do I equip this? They have 4 cards in hand? Nah. Well, given that I've done 0 damage to my opponent, I don't love my spot here. Okay. Wait, what is happening here? My creature's unblockable. Gonna have to, that's just a big oops, right? All right. Oh, I guess they just wanted something in play. Pizza Face is quite nice. Another land here is not nice. The Arena Overlords. Either direction, not great. All right. So, I mean, obviously, like, if my opponent doesn't have a removal spell, I have a chance, right? Sure. Okay, yeah. This deck is all over the place. This looks like I tried to force ninjas and I didn't get enough playable. I don't know. You know what? I got nothing. What? Why is this attacking? Do they have a guac and marshmallow pizza in their hand? Oh, saved by the shell. Wait, they have a turtle in play? Oh, these are turtles. Got it. What the actual hell? Okay. I guess putting a counter here makes it so I can block all the turtle spirits. And then we'll attach the katana. I don't want the filcher. And I don't really want the April O'Neil. Okay. Well, they're down to 2 cards. That sucks. Pacifism on April O'Neil is unfortunate. And they do have the pizza face. They're going to be able to trigger that. Sure. So the guac... Well, no, they can target creatures too. Okay. Oh, this is just not going well. You know, I think I have a good sneak deck, but I have a decent number of removal too, but this is going about as poorly as you can imagine. You know what I mean? It's going very badly for me. This is not a ninja. Let's move it over, I guess. All right. I mean, I guess I kill April O'Neil. Okay. I mean, I did clear the board and gain some life. But I just can't beat the pizza face. Okay, okay. I just don't know what they're trying to... Look, I mean, all their cards are fine. It's just like, how are you expecting to cast these cards is my thing. Okay, 3, 4... I guess with Rocksteady. The power of Rocksteady. Yeah, and the Ninja's deck is just not able to come back from something like this, right? Where were you? Like 2 turns ago. Let's kill the 7/6, I guess. Yeah, once we get to this point against the green deck, it's just going to be too tough to come back from. They can sack their pizza as well. I mean, the gas pizza face has been pretty impressive, I will say. That one seems really nice. Yeah, all right. Well, Well, not all of them can be hits, and this one certainly was not one of them. I actually thought that we were in a pretty good lane, and I think we had a pretty good deck, but we had just like, and you know, this happens to everybody, but we just had just the most atrocious combinations of just issues with our deck, right? The deck just kind of beat itself. I'm still not sure what the right mix of any of these cards were. I just had like way too many like medium-ish playable cards, and I wasn't sure what I needed to do. But I do feel like this was a good version of a Ninja's deck. How many Oroku Sakis do I want? How good are the filters? Right? If all my sneak cards are legends, like how many of these cards do I want? I do feel like Stomp by the Foot, it was not necessary. The Katana was all right, but perhaps 2 is too many. I don't know. I'm okay with the Grounded for Life also not being in the deck. I'm not sure about the Shredder. You know, there's just like a lot of little things here that I wasn't entirely convinced about. And I can, you know, you can make the case for a lot of these things, including, of course, how many lands should I have played. But all in all, I do think the sneak deck is one of the more powerful things that you can be doing. I think the sneak deck and the red-white decks are both pretty good, but this was certainly not the best way to display how good this deck can certainly be. But I think the lane was open. I think this deck was 100% capable of a trophy. That's not what I always say. The Boros deck from yesterday, I didn't think that one deserved the trophy. This one, double Mighty Mutanimals with the Triceraton, double Lita, right? With like some sneak stuff, like some signpost cards, good interaction. I thought this deck was capable of that, but like I said, I think this was certainly a case where there was a little bit of variance, and I think maybe I didn't build my deck perfectly. Let me know what you think. How many April O'Neils and Oroku Sakis would you have played in this configuration? Right? How many? I have no idea. I think 2 at least, but then the question really comes down to when do you consider playing the third, right? With a card like Leonardo, it's going to get traded for. Oroku also gets traded for. So in those instances, do I play the 3? I don't know. But it is what it is. All right, well, you know what? We'll bounce back in tomorrow's video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Also, check out TCGplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. If you want to buy some booster boxes of Ninja Turtles, or you wanted to buy some cards for your collection or for your constructed decks, check out TCGplayer.com and make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Last but certainly not least, go to heavyplay.com for all your Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories needs. Deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, and much, much more. Go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon to get 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.